Hey there Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for August 28th through to September the 3rd. Let's jump in and see what's on the cards for you, Aries. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button before we start, and you might want to think about leaving me a comment, and please do hit the subscribe button as well. It's all engagement based here on YouTube, so that keeps the free content coming. If you'd like a personal reading or healing at any stage, first link down below will take you to my website where you can book in for that. I also have a freebie, my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide. I'll link that down below for you. That will help you get started with interpreting the cards for yourself. I have a deeper dive tarot course, The Initiation, and in that one I teach a full foundation in tarot and my signature reading process, so you'll find the link for that down below as well. And that's if you really want to do readings for yourself, your family and friends, and hey, maybe even turn it into a side hustle as well. Also, you can join my Karmic community. That is my free email newsletter, linked below, and my Instagram account. I'm really active over there with daily readings and content. I'd love to see you there. Okay, announcements are over, Aries. Let's jump in. I'm starting this reading with a Moonology Oracle card, and we have Surrender to the Divine, Full Moon Energy. Well, it's not so easy for us, Aries, is it? As you know, I am also an Aries, and we are headstrong, right? We rule the head, and we can be led by that. I mean, we're the Emperor in the Major Arcana, who likes to control and make calculated moves, likes all the information, although we're also not afraid to kind of jump on in as well. So yes, keep taking the action in whatever the situation is, Aries, but sometimes we need to surrender to the magic. That's the Empress to your Emperor, the feminine to your masculine, right? Who lets the universe work in mysterious, weird and wonderful ways, surrenders without expectation to outcomes, knowing that if you have laid the foundation, if you've done your part, then generally things will unfold as they are meant to. Surrender to the divine, Aries. Okay, I'm going to draw you a Major Arcana card, Aries. These are the big themes, big life lessons in the tarot. Let's see what we have for you as it pertains to surrendering to the divine. And I have the Magician. Aries, this is also one of your cards. Like, you are the Emperor in the Major Arcana, Queen of Wands in the Minor Arcana, but the Fool and the Magician also have links to your energy, because the Magician is number one in the tarot. It's the energy that goes first. Aries, you're the first zodiac sign, the one that goes first. The first move here is that you are starting to take action on the manifestation that you want here. And it really is time for you to move it ahead, but also be surrendered in the process. What do you need to communicate? What action do you need to take? What are you trying to create here? Because you're really in alchemist mode at the moment, Aries. The Magician can also be the energy of transformation, you know, turning base metal into gold, getting those results that you want. Let's flesh this out, Aries. I'm going to draw you 4 cards from the Rider-Waite. We will then clarify as we read them. Situational energy is the 9 of Swords. All right, Aries, there has been stress about this, and we talked about you know, ruling the head, and the 9 of Swords is someone who's up in the head, right? Maybe worst case scenario thinking. We really need to take the action here so that we can come out of that energy and realize that you're not your thoughts, because your intuition is really what you should be following here. It's in the challenge position though. The advice, Aries, is the Page of Pentacles, and the outcome, 7 of Swords with the 2 of Swords. Did we have that recently? And I know some of you commented that the Aries readings had been quite consistent over the last few weeks, but they've been a bit of a different energy for us, and kind of seeing that again, to be honest. Like, we normally have these power readings full of empresses and everything, and we do have power energy with the Magician, but we can see that you're really working through, I think, a challenging decision, and that's where we can 7 of Swords ourselves, right? Where we are so, you know, tempted to stay in the known or to not surrender, to try and keep controlling and working the same formula. But Spirit is saying, Aries, it's not going to work so well this time, because you are at some kind of stalemate here, and maybe the lesson being taught here is just to simply let go and to see where that current takes you. I just got so much Swords energy. 9 of Swords clarified with the Page of Swords here. So as we mentioned, there is worry, stress, tension here around some kind of decision, and you might be worst case scenario building. The Page of Swords, I always say, is a shift to a new direction here. It is the energy that is just starting to come in, and I often say the Page energy is what follows or comes before the Ace of the same suit, meaning we're being led to the Ace of Swords here, which is a breakthrough and is a victory, right? But I feel that the decision that needs to be made here is actually moving in a slightly different direction than where you are now. What's the thing that maybe you're resisting, which is often the way that the true transformation is in moving towards or surrendering to what we were trying to avoid happening, or that's my last case, resort here. But that's what I'm sensing. Now, the High Priestess Aries is in the challenge position, and she's following the intuition, heart, or gut. Also led by your logic, but predominantly following the heart, not the head here. And it comes in with the Seven of Wands. So you're really, really challenged in actually accepting that, Aries. But the High Priestess is an interesting energy because she is an all will be revealed energy, right? She wants you to step through this doorway here because you're at an important threshold, right? You're at the stalemate, critical turning point. Now, she's not going to say, okay, Aries, if you do that, you're going to end up at 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles next week. She says, no, I'm not going to tell you where it's all heading, because part of the lesson is in stepping through the doorway. But what she does tell you is that it's fertile with possibility, right? We see the same pattern on the dress of the Empress. So the Empress is kind of here, but she's behind the scenes. There's like a hidden hand, hidden magic here that is happening, but you need to work with that energy, right? Seven of Wands. I feel that you're trying to push back on change here, Aries. And, the Seven of Wands for me is almost like going against the current or swimming upstream, when what would happen if we just let go and allowed the current to take us where we need to go? That's what I feel this is telling you. Okay. So in the advice, we have the Page of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. Because the page, as I mentioned before, the pages for me are the energy. Gosh, that's the Empress, by the way, coming out. The pages are the energy that comes in before the Ace of the same suit. So we almost have, Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles here, which is a solid new opportunity. But you're pushing back on the old haha, the Death card. I couldn't have said it better, Aries, and I'm saying haha because I'm one of you and I'm working this energy too. So I have Scorpionic energy with the Death card, right? And this is really asking you to surrender to what you need to let go of so that you can embrace new solid beginnings. And sometimes it's not until we've actually, made the release, Aries, that we've created the space for the new to come in. And the universe often wants to see you go first. Like, let's see if Aries has got some skin in the game. And if so, I will lead you and guide you in the new direction. But if Aries is still pushing back, still Nine of Swords in, believing in the thoughts and creating worst case scenarios and using it as a reason not to move forward and fighting to stay in situations that are just not bringing you the result, that's when you're Seven of Swords yourself. So we need to make a powerful decision here to not only be ruled by that logic, to finally make the decision of the heart. High Priestess. That's what we have here. So the Death card is transformation through release and letting go of situations that are not growing or flourishing, right? So that we can move ahead to the Sun energy, new paths, new positivity, new illumination. And I feel, Aries, that there is a new beginning here for you. Whether this is in relationship, whether this is in work, career, whether this is just energy across the board in your life at the moment, you are being called towards the new. Right? So this is not a staying where you are. This is something's got to shift. And as the Magician, we often start by shifting something within ourselves, which then starts to ricochet out into our external reality. So maybe you're needing to shift a mindset, or, get out there and, shift your, might be, if I start being healthier, exercise, start thinking better thoughts, that then we want to take better actions, which leads to change in the external reality. It's a chain reaction. All right. I want to clarify that Seven of Swords here, Aries. With the Nine of Swords again. Yeah, it's basically saying if you follow the mind here, Aries, which is your default way of doing things, you're going to Seven of Swords yourself, which is sabotaging the new, sabotaging the play. You've got to come back to the crossroads decision and turn inwards. What is your heart saying to you? It's telling you to surrender to the divine. It's telling you to do things differently and embrace the new direction. Knight of Swords, still so much Swords energy. But when we do that, we take a quantum leap forward, right? We move quickly and powerfully in that new direction. One more, Aries, come on. What have we got? Two of Wands, yeah. Two of Wands is this energy of expansion and broadening your horizon, but it's through taking a leap of faith out of the comfort zone or out of the known way of doing things. You have so much more potential than where you are right now, but you've got to get yourself out there. You've got to reach well and truly beyond your comfort zone. You might be wanting to relocate here. You might be wanting to start a new business. You might be wanting to go and travel. You might be wanting to expand your career. It's an energy of I want to go bigger places, right? Global, like big vision. You're in Aries. But this energy here is going to be the total, antichrist to that, because this is, the block coming up. This is the energy of it's too much. The what ifs, it is, like I said, the worst case scenario thinking, the anxieties that stop you from taking action in the first place. But remember who you are. You're the Emperor. You're the Fool. If you take calculated moves from a place of fact and logic, emotional intelligence and intuition, then generally we end up transforming our reality and making magic happen. I feel the Empress behind the scenes. There is this divine hand leading and guiding you here, Aries. Surrender and follow. And I think that you'll be very pleased that you did. So that's what I have for you, Aries. I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstances, please do follow the first link down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and hit the subscribe button on your way out. That will make all the difference to this content continuing to come your way. And I'm just wishing you all the love and magic, Aries. Do take care. Bye for now.